to the latest edition of Lionzheart Fitness Talk. I'm Ralph Romano, your host, and with us today we have the owner and founder of Lionzheart Fitness, Otis Ragsdale. Call you O.
Yes, sir.
Right? I always known you as O.
Everybody does.
No one calls you Otis.
No, not even.
Okay. So let's start off with the story. Let's talk about Lionzheart Fitness. It was officially established in 2017, right?
That's right.
And you're running it out of Long Beach, California.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but it's something you've had going on for a while or been thinking about for a while.
Man, I started this dream probably 1999.
99, okay.
After I got out of college, got my degree in sports medicine.
Okay.
I've always wanted to be a trainer. Jack LaLanne was kind of my go-to guy, when I was little, to establish taking care of your body. So once I got injured playing football in Colorado and I went through my rehab, that's when the light came on.
Okay.
So I wanted to be one of the best trainers in Colorado. Man, it was rough. It was rough. I'm telling you, I worked hours and didn't get paid for it, but I was trying to establish myself. So that didn't happen until I moved to Colorado.
Okay.
California. After 2006, I got here in 2009. I tried to get a job as a trainer in Magic Johnson's 24-hour fitness.
Oh, okay.
In Pasadena.
Pasadena, okay.
Got turned down. Came to Long Beach. Well, actually, I moved to Hawthorne. Equinox hired me, and man, it started from there.
It just took off.
They put their trainers through a training program.
Right.
It's almost like getting a degree in college. I mean, seriously, right? So I met a lot of good people over there.
Right.
I started establishing myself, getting, the results was, this business is result-based.
Right.
If you can't get results with whoever you're training, you're not going to be a trainer very long. So and I realized that early in the game, so I tried to set myself apart from all the other trainers. And I'm talking about there were elite trainers working in that gym.
Right.
So the first thing to do was earn their respect. Then secondly, show what I do. Mm-hmm. And, sometimes things happen and you don't really see it coming yet.
Right.
So long story short, 2014, I moved to Long Beach. I started being a fitness competitor in 2014. Well, that's a whole nother animal right there. It was, bro, I'm telling you, I've never come in fourth place of anything, right?
Right.
And once that happened, there was no turning back.
That pissed you off.
It really did.
Okay.
And the guy that was teaching me was like, just go have fun, man. And I'm like, bro, I'm built for this, but I ain't gonna like nobody up there. So,
right.
But the thing was, I focused on the fundamentals, the basics. You eat right, you train hard, the results will speak for itself. So,
well, I saw the pictures of you.
Yeah, okay.
So there's two of them that I was looking at. I think one of them was your first competition.
I believe my first competition was in black trunks. I didn't know how to pose.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know how to
You didn't know anything.
any of that. But I tried to make it look like I did.
But you were lean and cut, and it was ridiculous.
It's hard, bro.
You almost looked like me, but not quite. So,
yeah.
No, but I mean, you were cut.
Man, it's work, I tell you.
I know that stuff's a lot of work. Now, I'm going to ask you the magic question. How old were you in that competition?
I started my fitness competition run at 53 53, I think.
That's crazy. You were 53 in that picture. You look like you were 30.
That's what the guys were telling me.
Yeah,
I was competing against. They thought I had to get my ID checked all the time.
For that other reason. That's
what
funny.
they were telling me. Yo, man, let me look at your license.
You do not. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
And then there's the other one, which is I think it was a 2016 competition that I saw.
That one was a national competition.
Yeah.
I finally cracked the egg in the local, like California competitions, because once you win first place in a couple of those, then you qualify for nationals. And I went to nationals on a hope and a prayer, and I still didn't have the full understanding about competition.
Right.
I mean, I knew how to work out, and I followed the lead of an a pro bodybuilder who helped me learn how to eat, learn how to train for competitions, not just being in shape type thing.
Right.
So it's a different animal, trust.
It's eating 6 times, 7 times a day, eating
my
certain
God.
things, right?
You're not hungry. It's not about being hungry at all. At all.
It's just discipline of making sure you're doing and eating what you're supposed to eat as many times, right?
You have to hit numbers. There's like, you eat this many calories per day. You burn these many calories when you're doing your cardio. It's crazy.
Oh, jeez.
I've seen people that compete and they had a wife or a girlfriend, and after 2 or 3 years, they don't exist anymore. I'm talking about it's broken up marriages, man.
Wow.
It's like, yeah, man.
There's just no time.
You turn into an asshole, really. You do, bro, because you're okay. So some days you don't eat carbohydrates at all.
Oh,
only protein the whole day.
That would be painful.
And you're still training the way you're supposed to train.
Right.
So you do that for a few weeks. That's gonna make you an ass to everybody. So luckily, I still have the same girlfriend I had when I started training. So she understood, and I actually apologized to her before I started training for a show. Baby, look, I'm sorry for whatever I'm about to do, say, or whatever that's going to piss you off.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, bro, you got to go in
Grace
prepared.
up front.
You got to go in prepared, man. It was cool, though.
So you were competing in 2015, 16, that area, and then 2017, you started Lionzheart Fitness officially.
Yes, sir.
So how did you start it? What did you do?
Well, I thought a lot about wanting to own my own training business.
Right.
So I started Lionzheart Fitness because, first of all, I'm born in August. I love big cats. And lions, I think I'm probably like one. So I just started Fit.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's a good name.
Yeah.
So one of the unique things that you do that I've seen that you offer people is you do meal plans.
Yes, sir.
And you can look at someone and talk to somebody, from what I can tell, and you know exactly what they need to do.
Yes, sir.
Would you say that eating is the biggest part of
95%.
95% is it's how you eat?
How you eat.
Talk about that. So you get your degree in that stuff, and I've talked to you about this. You understand this better than anybody I know.
Right. Okay.
It kind of freaks me out a little bit. Just that you know exactly how to put plans together.
Yes.
But talk about what you look at and what you're doing when you do that stuff.
When an individual comes to me, I just did one the other day from a gas station attendant where I go get my gas. He heard that I was a personal trainer. He was like, "Man, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm in and out of the gym. I'm getting fat, blah, blah, blah. Had a baby. Whoop, whoop, whoop." I hear every kind of excuse possible. First question I ask is, how many times a day do you eat? Now, depending on who I'm asking, I'm already kind of knowing what the answer is going to be.
Just by looking at them?
Yes, sir.
I mean, just honestly, right? You can tell.
Yes, sir. When you're walking around with a lot of fat and it's in your face, I can see it. So I can kind of know that you're not concerned about where your calories are coming from. You're just eating.
Right.
But you're not eating at the right time, whatever. I get all kind of excuses. So the first thing I try to do is get them to understand you're going to have to eat more than what you're used to eating. And the food that you choose is going to have to be different. You can't eat food out of a bag or a box or a can
Right.
and think that you're getting nutritious food. So I start there.
Okay.
Once that is understood, then I kind of go into how you exercise or what you need to do to exercise, because I'm a gym rat. I know there's not but one of me. For real.
Right.
You can leave me at the gym and
Yeah.
I'm at home.
Right.
It's like my other church.
Right.
So once I get the idea that, okay, I addressed the eating part, so now we need to go into how much protein that you're ingesting every day. Because men and women, and especially as you get older, you need to eat more protein. But the protein has to be good protein. So we talking chicken, fish, steak, beef, or, some people have a problem digesting a lot of stuff. But the main thing is people eat pork, and that's a killer, bro.
Yeah, you've said that before. Pork is a no.
It's a killer, bro.
Right.
It really is, man. People don't understand how nasty that animal is. If an animal can turn around and eat its own poop, and then they kill it and put the meat coming from that animal in the store, what do you think you eating?
Yep, exact same thing.
Man. So I took pork completely out of my diet.
Okay.
But that was a long time ago.
But that's a personal
I grew
decision.
up in Texas. Well, I grew up in Texas, man. We barbecue ribs. Come
Yeah,
on.
Texas is all about cow.
I'm saying, bro.
Right.
So, and the claim to fame for guys living in Texas is, can you cook ribs, bro? Can you barbecue, man? Because that's a level of, okay,
Right.
we ain't going to this dude's house because he don't know how
We
to
didn't
cook.
go to his house because he can't cook ribs.
No, bro. You got to earn that.
That's
You know what
funny.
I mean? But
His smoke ring
Seriously?
sucks, man.
seriously, sausages, the normal pork, chops, ribs, sirloin. I can't believe that some of these stores even tell you that it's premium pork. The hell is that?
Premium shit.
That's
Basically.
basically, yes.
Yeah.
It's the dirtiest meat ever. So
So no pork.
none.
So you've cut
Not
that
in this
completely out.
body.
You've cut it out of your diet. Do you cut it out of other people's diets when you give them meal plans?
When I do meal plans, there is no pork in that meal plan. You can guarantee that.
Do people ever make comments about that?
Yeah, I've gotten all kinds of comments about that.
And you explain it, obviously.
Oh, of
This is
course.
why. And that's a personal decision for
If
them.
they walk away from me after I said all that and go eat pork, that's on them.
That's on them.
Yeah, exactly. But I like to get results, so I want them to have a understanding. I don't want you eating pork, man. Period. I don't care. I know bacon is good, but there's turkey bacon. If
Yeah.
you got to have bacon,
That's true.
eat turkey bacon, man. Don't eat the regular bacon, because that is just, you're clogging up your arteries. You're putting your heart at risk. It's a number of bad things. Everybody knows that, but they're hard-headed, man.
Yeah, we want to do what feels right. What feels good.
I don't even get that.
Doesn't mean it's good for us, but it feels
Hell
good,
no.
right?
Yeah.
Comfort food.
But you know what? It really don't feel good if you
It's true.
boil it down.
That's true.
Check after you eat pork, check your bathroom visit after that. No, really.
You're right.
Notate that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to come out jacked up, and your stomach's going to be jacked up too. But if that's what you want to do.
So some people are going to do it no matter what.
Oh, yeah, and I know that.
I don't eat pork
going
at
in.
all. So
No, me and you have already talked about that.
yeah. We talked about it. I haven't eaten it since.
Yeah.
It's been a long
we
time.
family, so I definitely
Yeah.
ain't going to let you eat pork. You already know.
So you said as we get older, protein is more important than carbs. And obviously carbs become sugar and fat in the system.
Well, it depends on the carbs now. See,
Okay, let's
this
talk
is
about that.
another conversation
All right.
because a lot of people choose the wrong kind of carbs. Okay, mostly sugar is in your carbs, but if you say use golden potatoes or red potatoes instead of, what is that, the russet?
Yeah, the russet potatoes.
The russet potato has more sugar than the gold and the red. So I love the fact that you want to eat potatoes, but just choose the right one. Sweet potatoes, of course, is on the top of the list.
That's the best.
That's the best one.
Sweet potatoes, then you can go
Then gold, then red.
Okay.
That's
Good,
it.
Good carb.
That's it. Those are good carbs. Rice is good carb. Now, there's also a conversation about brown rice and white rice.
Right.
You don't have to worry about that.
So I don't have to eat brown rice?
The brown rice, no, you don't. You can eat white rice and still, in my competitions, I ate white rice through the whole thing.
Okay.
No brown rice here.
Good.
And it's only because they stripped the white rice of starch.
Mm-hmm.
But that starch is not a killer, though.
Okay.
I mean, my pictures say exactly.
I would say your pictures speak 1,000 words.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, they're lean as hell.
I ate rice every day.
Right.
White rice.
Okay.
Every day.
So that's good carbs.
Exactly, bro.
Potatoes, rice.
Potatoes, rice, quinoa.
Quinoa's really good, yeah.
All good carbs. Sweet potatoes first, like I said.
Okay.
Then the gold and the red. And then rice and quinoa. And you stick with those carbs. Now, let's talk about something else.
Okay.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. It's a cliche, but it's true.
Mm-hmm.
You should eat oatmeal for breakfast. Your body needs to break down food. Your body's designed to digest food. When you digest food, you stay lean.
Mm-hmm.
If you eat foods that don't allow you to digest it, break it down, then you're going to be fat. And we want to have muscle more than fat.
Right.
In your body.
Everywhere.
Total makeup.
Yeah.
Total makeup. So the protein level is going to keep your muscles fed, good protein. And as you work out, you start to lean out. Okay? But if you're eating the wrong carbs, then you're just bumping your head. Mm-hmm. And that's where people get frustrated because they don't really know why they're maintaining this weight. They're like, I eat good. Yeah, but how many times do you eat? Oh, only twice. What? You 6'5", bro. 300 pounds. I mean, you got to eat more than that, cuz.
How many times a day do you have to eat?
I think at least 5.
Okay.
And if you're a fitness competitor, we already know.
Yeah, that's different.
We eating 7.
Yeah.
But just a regular Joe Blow, get up and eat breakfast. 2-3 hours later, either have a shake or some type of snack.
Mm-hmm.
3 hours later, eat your lunch with protein, carbs, and fats in it.
Okay.
The fourth meal is either a protein shake, and a lot of guys that I train, that's what I have them drinking because they don't get enough protein anyway.
Right.
Then the last meal of the day should be a large salad with 7 or 8 ounces of protein on it before you go to bed. You don't want to eat carbohydrates before you go to sleep. Carbohydrates are your brain food. So that's why you want to get up in the morning
First thing.
And eat those carbs.
And you're big on oatmeal. I know I've seen
Oatmeal,
that.
man, because your body has to break it down. So while it's breaking it down, it's keeping your muscles lean.
Oatmeal, egg whites.
Egg whites is my thing.
Right.
You know, I eat eggs. This is a bodybuilding secret. Drink liquid egg whites, mix it with your protein, and drink it.
Yep.
And a lot of people look at me and go, ugh. And I'm like, you haven't tried it yet. If you try it, it's going to change your life, man. It really is.
It's like a dessert.
It is, man, because the protein shake that you drink is the only flavor you're going to get. But the shake is going to fortify your body better than water, definitely not milk.
Right.
I don't care if it's almond milk. I don't care about that. I need that protein injection. So use liquid egg whites. That's a secret that I learned when I was competing, and I pass that along to all the clients that I do meal plans for.
You're talking protein. How much protein a day should somebody?
So it depends on how much you weigh. So I'm about 208 right now.
Okay.
I've been as big as 242, but it was a fat guy.
Right.
But you can still see my abs and everything else. So that's when I really, people really got pissed off when I told them that, because I was eating at go to the restaurant, That was my pork eating days. It was, great. Eating out of a restaurant is just not good, not on a regular basis.
Right, once in a while.
So when I moved to Hawthorne, that's when that started. But I quickly changed all that. So my thing is, I need everybody that I do a meal plan for to eat breakfast because I know that's the one that they're gonna make an excuse. I can't get up early. Look, set your clock. Do something different.
Right.
Get up, eat breakfast, so you don't. Especially if you have kids, you got the.
You need energy.
That's your brain food.
Yeah.
You get up, you don't eat breakfast, you get your kids ready, you go to work. Now you an asshole because you ain't ate. And that's when you get that mood swing. You know, people the roller coaster ride.
Yep.
Nah, but if you eat the good carbs, you don't get that roller coaster ride. You get a steady feel of good energy. So, oatmeal.
So,
put some fruit in it.
Yeah, right. I mean, put some fruit in it.
Put some berries in it. Put some,
Doesn't matter what kind of oatmeal?
No.
It doesn't matter.
I prefer the whole oat because your body has to break down the whole oat.
Okay.
And most of the time, like I said, it's going to keep you lean. I don't oppose of steel cut, but what I do oppose of is you having to rip that bag open and pour it in a bowl. That's not oatmeal, man. That's got sugar and all kind of crap in it.
Right.
Nah, just go with the old Quaker oat, man. With the old
brown,
fashioned, man, that's winning right
That's
there.
just pure oats.
That's winning right there. Yes, sir.
And then, of course, I've seen you make pump cakes.
Make what?
Pump cakes.
Oh yeah.
Those are famous.
I do.
And
Yes.
so you're using protein mix.
Powder. Man, I put cinnamon in them.
Oh, and you put oats in them.
I put dark chocolate.
And you make pancakes.
Yes, sir.
And you carry those things around at the gym because they give you protein, right?
Yes, I do.
That's
yes,
a great. The first time I saw that, I thought that was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You don't use the Fruity Pebble protein.
Oh no, I know you do. I know you like the Fruity Pebble, though. No.
So real quick, so you've talked about eating, and we're talking about you definitely supplementing protein. Some people have to.
Yeah. No. All of us have to, bro.
But some more than others, probably.
Well, yeah, if you're a fitness competitor, I mean, that level goes way up.
So what kind of protein should we be looking for?
Well, what I like to look at is protein that doesn't have a lot of sugar, artificial fillers or whatever. So when you're reading the label, make sure you're reading the label. What they call flour of some, they use some proteins have, like, I'll put it this way. Don't buy your protein from Costco.
Okay.
That's
Cut and dry.
Point blank, end of story right there.
Okay.
Let them big old bags sit in there because they're there for a reason.
Any particular brands you'd want to?
I like Muscle Meds. I like Muscle Meds because it gives me beef protein.
Okay.
And my body responds perfectly to that. So I recommend it to my guys too when I train them. I'm like, they always ask me, what kind of protein do you take? I send them a picture. This is the one you need.
It's a beef protein.
Yes, sir. But it also has your branched chain aminos in there.
Okay.
Your essential amino acids. I think it also has citrulline. It might have a tad bit, but that's bodybuilding talk.
So beef protein better than whey protein. Is whey protein bad?
I definitely think beef protein is better than whey. Whey is just milk, and a lot of times people go hard on their protein drinks, and they use them as meal replacements.
Right.
But they're adding to the fat level of their body because I know they're not doing any kind of cardio work, and they thinking they're doing the right thing by drinking this protein. Yeah, you almost are. But if it's got the wrong stuff in it,
it's going to make you fat.
You're just spinning your wheels, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I build superheroes, man. Female, male, young, old, I don't care.
And you drink aminos, don't you?
My beef protein has aminos in it, and then I take an amino supplement too.
Okay, you do. Because I know you always got a jug around you, and you're always drinking water all day.
No, I got a big gallon of water.
Right.
I roll with it all day, every day. That's where people miss too. They don't drink enough water, man.
What do you think So you've dealt with a lot of people. So like I said, probably one of the greatest services you offer is meal plans.
Yes, sir.
That people can come to you, and whether they live in California or anywhere,
It doesn't matter.
you can give them a meal plan. That's a service you offer.
All I need is your age, your height, and how much you want to weigh.
Okay.
That's all I need.
So that's something we're definitely going to, at the end here, we'll tell people how to get in touch with you so they can, if they want a meal plan, they come to you.
Yes, sir.
You offer private training as well.
Absolutely, bro.
How many days a week does somebody need to train? Not the non-competitive person.
Minimum 3.
3 days a week.
Yes, sir.
And you do different kinds of lifts.
But, okay, so in that 3-day period, though, you need to spend and concentrate on what are you doing when you're working out. I don't want you going to the gym and pulling out your phone, sit down and start looking at it. We need to go into the gym. We need to get our work done in there, and then we leave.
Done. Business.
Hey, man, it's about your health, okay?
Right.
And if you don't care how long you live, you can go in there and pull your phone out if you want.
Right.
I see it all the time.
Okay.
But if you really want results, make that time in that gym count.
Right. That's your time to focus on you, right?
Yes. Once you go in, warm up 5 or 10 minutes, have your routine in your head. What body part are we training today?
Right.
Are we pushing? Are we pulling? Are we doing both? I hate when I go into the gym and people are just there, man. I mean, I like the fact that they're in the gym, but they're not doing anything.
Right. Social club.
I'm irritated about that.
You probably hate Januaries. That's when all the new gym people come in.
February, because it used to be January.
Now it's February.
Oh, man, these people are not making resolutions anymore. It's sad, bro. It's sad. But back in the day, though, you could expect after Christmas, oh, man, you got all kind of new faces coming in talking about, I need to get my body right, whatever. Right. Well, if you take care of yourself before December, you wouldn't have to have that. But
well, you know what?
That's what I teach people, though.
You know what people are. So first of all, what people are doing today, and before I start that way, you can, if you don't live in the state, obviously, if we're not in California, you could actually give them a workout plan as well, right?
Absolutely, yes.
So you can do all this stuff remote.
Everything.
Even meet with them remote and talk through it. So it's a full national service you offer people that you can help them get healthy.
Yes, sir.
So that's real important.
Yes, sir.
What I was going to say is the one thing you're seeing nowadays is getting real popular, and I know you're going to laugh, is it seems like all of a sudden people you haven't seen in 3 months, you come back and see them and they're skinny. Yeah. Like, what'd you do?
Right.
And it's Ozempic.
Well,
that's one of the biggest things I'm hearing.
It's not funny, though.
Right? So tell me about, you've kind of researched this stuff. So
look, I hate to see Americans fall for the okie doke, man.
Right.
The banana in the tailpipe don't work no more. Yo, you got to go to the gym, man.
Right.
You can't be popping pills and stuff.
Right.
And especially that one. I mean, what is going on, man?
Yeah.
You have doctors getting in arguments, man, with people because they're lying to folks.
Mm-hmm.
And the funny thing is that people are so gullible. They're falling for this bullshit.
Right.
Okay, so the side effects of Ozempic is worse than any damn thing I've ever seen, bro.
Really?
Nausea, constipation, intestines blocking. What the hell, bro?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I guess you think if you only take it for so long, you're not going to get any of those kind of things going on. The minute you put one in your mouth, man, you're doomed. Yeah, absolutely.
We all want the quick fix.
They don't want to go to the gym, man. Get your ass up and go to the gym,
well, and you
bro.
know, the stupidity of it, right, is just like when they used to do the gastric bypass, right?
Yeah, that one's losing too.
Yeah, you get skinny.
Yes.
But you don't change the way you live or how you eat. Your habit stays the same. So guess what happens? You just get big again.
You just get big, but you're also tearing up your insides, bro.
Yeah, it's just you're doing damage to yourself. It's all about discipline and changing the way you do things,
That's
right?
exactly right.
I mean, your whole life has been discipline.
Well, I'm an athlete, bro.
Right.
And my dad was not the healthiest eater, but he instilled in me that if you want to be the athlete you want to be, you have to take care of your body. And I didn't realize what he was telling me when I was younger, but as I got older, I understood what he was saying.
Right.
And that's exactly what I do. I take care of my body, and I teach everybody that I know to take care of theirs too, because, you know, the drug I should say, whoever the hell is manufacturing all this trash that people are taking, they need to be whooped, bro. We need to we need to have a blanket party, bro.
A blanket party.
Hey, that's back in the day.
That's
man.
military right there.
You throw that over a man with a baseball bat, and nah.
But you're right. I mean, people.
Yeah, they're lazy, man.
Yeah.
I hate Americans being lazy, and they're gullible. They're suckers for the bullshit. I mean, how can you look? There's not that many people using Ozempic anyway. But as soon as you say fat loss drug, oh, Jesus. Now Ozempic sales are through the roof.
I think it was the 90s or maybe early 2000s. I don't know if you remember Fen.
Bro, yes, I do. Yeah. It was in everything.
Everything. And people were like dropping 50 pounds a month.
Right.
It was crazy.
And guess what? They gained it all back.
Every bit of it.
And that's the same thing. Okay, so I had a client that came to me. She's in her 60s. And she was contemplating getting the bypass surgery.
Mm-hmm.
So I met her when I was a fitness manager at Crunch Gym. Her and her husband walked in. He wasn't a fan of her getting the surgery, but she was in a conundrum. She was right in the middle. She was like, I'm thinking about getting this surgery because I'm just too fat. I'm walking around with. I said, Miss E, give me 12 weeks. If after 12 weeks I haven't helped you lose weight and feel better, you go ahead and have the surgery. I pulled her husband to the side. I said, bro, watch this. I said, you trust me? He said, well, I've seen you, and I'll just wait till 12 weeks to see.
Right.
I said, okay. Shook hands on it and everything, right?
Right.
I train her only twice a week for a half an hour.
Oh, wow.
And she ain't gonna have no kind of surgery, bro.
Really?
She's lost 45 pounds.
Wow. So she stuck to a meal plan and worked out twice a week?
That's correct, brother.
That's all it takes.
Hey, man, it works. It works. But you got to work it. You got to show up. And all she did is show up. She left everything to me.
Right.
That's what I love that, because that way you're going to get results if you do exactly that. Just let me handle the fitness part. You listen to me on your eating, because she and I already talked about that.
Right.
Man, I'm so proud of this lady.
That's awesome.
And every day she sees me, she's like, oh, I don't know what I would have done if I hadn't met you.
That's cool.
Yeah.
The ultimate compliment. Have you ever had somebody that came in and you just like, I'm sure you've had people that haven't done it, right? That maybe didn't go through with the meal plan, didn't see results because they weren't into it. I get that.
Yeah, I train people that I haven't done a meal plan for.
Have you ever just told somebody, you know what?
Yes.
You're not committed. This is a waste of time. You're wasting your money.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, remember the pork thing we was talking about?
Yeah.
I talked to a gentleman, man, I can't stop eating pork. I said, well, I can't train you. Now, I don't usually let money run out the door.
Right.
But I got a reputation to uphold, bro.
Right.
I'm not going to try to. I could have gypped this doc. I could have trained him. No, man.
He would have never done anything. It would have never helped him.
I couldn't have dude, I'm not that kind of trainer.
Yeah, that's cool.
I got to have my, I want my people talking positive to me. I want referrals from the people that I train.
Right.
So if I let this guy eat pork while I train him, he going to go tell yo, man, he don't care what you eat. Nah,
and then he's not getting results, and he's going to say, he don't work, man. See, he's phony.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And you don't need that.
Results based, bro.
Right.
That's what I think has helped me sustain Lionzheart Fitness, because I am result based. I care about you coming to me and asking me anything about health and fitness.
Right.
I'm going to sit down with you, have a conversation with you, and we're going to attack this thing on the same page.
So if somebody wants a consultation, you're obviously going to give them that, right?
Yes,
so
sir. Yes, sir.
Whether they're in Cal, because you're based out of Long Beach, right?
Yes, sir.
Is that where the gym is that you work
The
with?
gym I work with is in Signal Hill. It's called New Image.
Okay.
And for the people that live in Long Beach, they probably know where it is.
Okay.
But whether you live in California or not, I can still be reached. You
Right.
know what I mean? I can still do fitness plans for people. I can do meal plans for people from anywhere in the country.
Okay, so that's the point I'm trying to make is
Absolutely.
people can come to you no matter where they live.
Yes, sir.
And get the help. But obviously, if you're in Long Beach or in the LA area, you're right there, so
Hit
they
me
can come
up.
work with you personally, right?
562-357-8556, bro.
Okay, that's your number.
That's my number.
Email address?
Email is southbayhulk@gmail.com.
southbayhulk@gmail.com.
That's right.
And then I know you're on Instagram.
Yeah.
I've seen you on Instagram.
I'm the Black Ghost on there.
Black Ghost.
That's right.
Okay. What are we missing? What else would we want to tell people?
Well, don't take Ozempic for sure.
And don't eat pork.
Dude, and don't eat pork. And don't eat sugar before bedtime.
I think
I think that's the biggest stuff.
I was going to say that's a problem that I used to have. I love
I'm
sugar.
glad you said used to.
I'm not going to say I do because you're right here.
Yeah. But I saw what, I'm just
I
kidding.
love sugar. And so
Everybody does, bro.
But it's like crack.
Look, I
right?
like sugar too, but it's the kind of sugar you eat and when you eat it.
Right. Not at night.
Also how much, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
A donut is good, bro.
yeah. And I've
But
seen
not
you,
the box.
you eat treats here and there.
Of course.
You know, it's
the right ones though.
That's what I was going to say. So before we end this, that's a
Yeah,
good point.
I
is
mean-
you're not to a point where you just I can't do anything but this. No, you have like maybe on a Saturday or something you have a treat or
Listen, your lifestyle is your lifestyle, okay?
right.
You should enjoy life. But the thing that I want to prevent is for you to be hospitalized because your organs shut down
Right.
because you're eating the wrong stuff. It just doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to take care of yourself, if you don't give a damn about yourself, then that's fine.
Right. That's your choice.
That's your thing.
yeah.
But if you coming to me, bro, I'm going to give you 150% of what it is you need.
Right.
And you probably don't like it. I mean, some people, the truth hurts. You dig? But I don't care. I really don't.
Well, you can't. You have to be honest with people.
No, I that's why I think I'm successful because
Right.
I'm so honest with them and what they look like. I can look at somebody and tell they're eating the wrong crap, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. God gave me that skill. It's not I know when people are eating the wrong stuff. I know when you're not drinking enough water. I know when you're eating too much sugar.
Right.
I just know it.
That's a gift.
Yes, it is.
I know that when my son worked out with you a few times in LA.
Nephew's a beast.
Yeah, I mean, he even said, he goes, those are the best workout. And he's worked out with some of the premier sports trainers
Yes.
where we live.
Yes.
And he said, by far,
Yes.
your workouts were better than anyone else's.
I
The
appreciate
core
that.
workout especially was amazing for
yes,
him.
sir. Yes,
and he's
sir.
a college athlete and he needs
sir.
core.
Baseball, baby.
Right. I mean, so he's like, I need to go spend time over there. I'm like, yeah, you do.
Yes.
That's a great place to go spend the off
He's
season.
always welcome, baby.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
Yes,
But
sir.
you do. I've definitely seen it. There's no doubt. People work out with you. It's crazy.
Hey, man.
The growth they get.
It's okay. So let's not scare people because they might think I'm a boot camp style.
Yeah,
dude.
no, you're not.
But I just do. I put you in a situation for an hour where you just push yourself, and it's not. What you call? I don't got no whip. I don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not militant.
No, because dog, people misunderstand what a good
Right.
trainer is, and it's not the whole sergeant
Right.
yelling at you, screaming through a bullhorn stuff. It's stuff that as you get older, you lose flexibility. As you get older, you lose strength in every area of your body. So the exercises I design is to make you stay strong. If you sit down on the toilet and can't get your ass back up, that's a problem.
Yeah, it's a big problem.
So I do movements where that's never going to happen to you. Your core strength has to be on point.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Especially as we get older.
Everybody.
Yep.
So I make you feel a little uncomfortable for an hour, but you're going to come back a day after that, and we're going to work on something else. I mean, I make your weaknesses strengths, and I just want you to be the best version of yourself. That's all I'm really doing.
Well, like you just said, your client that's in her 60s, half an hour twice a week, and look what's
Half an hour, bro.
I mean, so if she
And
can do it,
you know what? I used to say that I'm not training anybody for no half hour. I can't get shit done.
right?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Well, I flipped my script, you dig? I mean, I know what I'm doing, so I just did a lot of combination movements, and it just takes up that half an hour. Next
Right.
thing you know, we're done.
And she's
But it's
looking-
like we worked out for an hour, though.
and she's 45 pounds light.
Dog, 45 inches gone. I mean, come on, man. Happiest lady in the world.
That's awesome.
Yeah, bro. It makes me feel good, too.
Last
She
question.
just lets me know all the time.
Last question. So you're in great shape right now. You're lean. It makes me sick. And this is why it makes me sick. How old are you?
Okay. 65, bro. I'll be 66 in August.
That's sickening. Because you look like you're in your late 40s, maybe 50.
Well, I appreciate that, man.
It pisses me off.
But there's a reason for that.
Yeah, I know. But
I
it's
don't eat garbage, man.
To me, that's the proof right there.
I'm just saying.
look.
Yes, I'm just saying. I practice what I preach, so that
Right.
makes it easier to preach it.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, it just blows me away. So, I mean, the proof's there. The proof's in the pudding, man.
Yes, sir, bro.
And I just stop eating pudding. So that's my
for
problem.
sure. I know, right? Especially before bedtime, damn it.
So again, what's your email address if people want to reach out to you?
Email is southbayhulk@gmail.com.
Okay. And if you want
Reach
a meal,
out.
yeah, you want a meal plan,
Meal plan,
you want a
exercise
consultation on an
program.
exercise program, or
Anything.
no matter where you live,
Yes, sir.
no matter what. I mean, just get with him and
Yes, sir. I'll take
over
care
the
of you.
phone, with Zoom, whatever,
Anything.
and we'll put it together. And then you're there to support them during the whole time.
That's right.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Thanks for your time, man. I
Thanks for
appreciate
bringing
it.
me on,
All right,
bro.
man. All right.
Appreciate
Thanks
it.
for watching, and we'll see you
right.
next time.
Peace out.